kick back, unwind, and enjoy a rare find. Today we have 7 rare finds. Rare finds number 1, we have this almost like a PVM little portable 5-inch CRT from 1983, and it's actually color. It says color TV monitor down there. So it's kind of like look how long this thing is. What's pretty crazy to me, it's from 1983 and it's a little small 5-inch CRT, but it has composite inputs on it. Composite in and composite out. This is the giant battery that weighs a lot. It makes this thing weigh a lot more. But look at this. Giant. We have a secret compartment where you can, we have a secret compartment where you can adjust some more settings. Yeah, this thing is only $5 and it's going to be in a future Orion Moses CRT, Battletoad Overload, whatever episode. Next rare find. Next rare finds, we have a few different books and magazines and stuff. The Winner's Guide to Nintendo. I don't really remember this from my childhood or even seen it around anywhere. It's for Super Nintendo and Game Boy. I guess they just skipped over the NES, or maybe that was kind of on the way out. Here's all the games in here. It says there's Battletoads in here, so that's cool. I'll have to feature this in an episode. Let me give you a picture of the table screen. I mean the table of contents. Here's table of contents if you want to screenshot that. Check it out. So on the front it says Super Nintendo and Game Boy, but there's definitely regular NES Nintendo in here. Let me find some Battletoads in here. Oh, it's plus tips for Super Nintendo and Game Boy. Duh. Oh yeah, we got some Battletoads, and it goes through level 1, 2, and it goes through the turbo tunnel. But that's all you get. So it talks about the turbo tunnel over here, but then it gives you some tips for way later stages and doesn't even tell you about the other ones. That's an interesting technique. Anyway, I'll have this in a future episode and use it for some Battletoads tips, and we'll see what happens. Next up we have this giant magazine, I guess to stand out more from the other magazines that were on the stand. If you can see at the bottom, it's from it's for the 1989 MTV Music Awards. If you can tell by the front, it's super artsy, if that makes sense. Is that a word? Artsy? I'm going to flip through some pages and you can see what I'm talking about. Wow, that's an ad there, but... hard to do this without some glare. Let me just go to show some random pages in here. See, like a lot of the magazine looks like this. There's all kinds of artwork and song lyrics and some posters for album covers and things. It's actually pretty cool to look through. I'm going to do a quick flip. I think we're going to end it on that one. Next rare find. If I Ran the Zoo, one of the now banned Dr. Seuss books, and this is actually a soft cover. Don't see that too often, I guess, but I have a few different of the banned Seuss covers. There's 6 of them, and I guess I'll put it with the other ones that I've found. Okay, the last 3 are the VHS tapes. First up we have Akira, and I like this movie. I've seen it a couple times. It's been a little while, but whenever I find it on VHS, I just pick up the copy of it. Pokemon Totally Togepi. Did I say that right? Kind of a little bit after my time, and I just never picked up on it. I never knew the concept even of Pokemon until I was in, I guess, my 20s or even later than that maybe. I just never really caught on to it. And the last tape and the last rare find is Pokemon Pikachu Party. That's a lot of Pikachus. If you've seen from some of my past episodes of the CRTs, we have a giant Pikachu in our window. He's been there about 6 years now. I think my old roommate named him Tim. Don't remember why, but that's the story. Well, that's it. And remember, like Indiana Holmes always says, keep up the grind, and you get a rare find.